Amazing. Well done.
Alright guys, got Cuphead today. Heard it's difficult, but obviously not for a legend like me. Jump, jump, jump. What's this? Okay, it's quite a big jump. Hold for a high jump. Hold for a high jump. High jump. 1, 2. Alright, bear with it guys. Messelman, thanks for the donation. Alright, let's get on this. No, that doesn't work. Alright. Okay, try that. No. Maybe it'll fall down if I just keep jumping. Just keep jumping. Double jump. Okay, from here it's definitely gonna work. Aye. Fucking shit, huh? Oh, lol. What's funny? It's not funny. This is not easy, guys. It's a hard game. Haven't you heard? I'll get it. Don't worry. Don't worry, I'll get it. I didn't die at least. Alright. Ready? 1, 2. Ah! Piece of shit game, yeah? John Tagg. You are shit at games. You know what, John? Fuck you. Fuck Twitch. Fuck Cuphead. I think my controller was broken anyway. I'm going to the strip club. That's the right option. Well done. You avoided a horrible death. That's right. Tuesday, there's going to be less people. Often she's forced to work on these kind of off nights in order to work at the weekend and make loads of money. And so it's a good opportunity to sit down, have a genuine conversation because the place isn't busy.
Soft trousers. I haven't heard of this one.
Yeah, so a friend of mine, Dave, in New York, told me this. He said that the girls often complain if you wear jeans because they're kind of rough to the touch. So if they're dancing and rub their legs on the jeans, it's obviously, problems.
Good tip.
Have you just arrived?
Yeah, a few minutes ago.
How are you?
Yeah, very well. How are you?
I'm good also.
So in the strip club, it's all reversed. So, whereas a man would normally do the approaching, in the strip club, the woman does the approaching, so the guy kind of has to send this invitation, which would be a smile and some eye contact.
And that's a nice subtle approach in role reversal, isn't it, for the guy to let the woman approach him?
That's right, and you said you approach sometimes, didn't you?
Yeah, I would approach.
Cool.
My name is Amber.
Nice to meet you, Amber.
Nice to meet you too.
Years ago, I had dated a dancer, and she told me that she chose her stage name because it had some special meaning to her. It had some spiritual connection. So, did you choose the name Amber for any special reason?
Yes, I did. When I was a child, my granny gave me an amber necklace.
Okay.
So amber means a lot to me.
And that's why, because it was from your granny?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a nice story.
Yes, great idea to use the word stage name. It keeps it professional.
as opposed to
Stripper name?
stripper name.
I
Not
don't
so
think
good.
so. Not so good.
And I think it's a nice name and my favorite type of stone.
Actually, it's not a stone, it's fossilized tree resin.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know.
You know what, I was reading New Scientist the other day and they had this interesting article. It was about amber, right? So it's connected to you. So basically the scientists, they found this old piece of amber and inside it there was a mosquito. They analysed it and it was an 80 million year old mosquito.
Oh.
Can you believe it?
Wow.
And it had blood inside because it just bit something. And guess what it bit? A T-Rex. So they've extracted the blood, extracted the DNA from the blood. Somehow it's all still okay. And they're going to grow a T-Rex. Can you believe it? So we're going to have it. So cool. And it's all, you know, because of amber. So maybe you could remember that and then tell people it's like an interesting story about your name.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
Yeah, I know, right? God,
Yeah.
that New Scientist just every week's
Yeah.
so interesting. Okay, maybe a little bit boring, not too bad. I thought it's quite interesting, but
It could be better.
could be better. And also it wasn't true because it was, yeah, fake science.
So she's going to find out that you're a liar then.
Only if she reads New Scientist
She will. She's bright.
or watches Jurassic Park.
Everyone's watched Jurassic Park.
She's quite young.
Everyone's watched Jurassic Park. It's a classic.
Let me guess, it's your first time here, I can tell.
No, I just came. I'm waiting for my friend Mahmoud. He should be here in, I don't know, half hour or something. But I had some stress with Cuphead, so I just came here to relax.
And by the way, what's your name?
My name's Richard, but my stage name is Ravinda. It's a mystical god of wisdom.
Oh, you seem very wise.
Oh, thank you. You like the name?
I like it.
That's the right answer. It's a little moment, little joke that you can have any time. I think the dancers have probably heard it before, but it's still pretty funny.
And it puts you on the same level with her, doesn't it?
Ah,
You
'cause
both have a stage name. There's some common ground.
Are you a banker? Obviously you work in a bank or have some other serious office job.
Yeah, it's kind of serious. I have a pharmaceuticals business, but I'm quite relaxed about it. And also I do some YouTube videos and Twitch streaming, so I've got some variety in what I do.
That's nice.
Oh, hello. What's this? Yeah, baby, look at this, huh? Let me see.
Come on, what are you doing?
Let me have a little taste.
Fucking pervert.
Yeah, I am. And what? So I'm here. Pervert. Normal, yeah? Boobage.
Yeah. Clearly not the right option.
Listen, it's kind of squashing my balls. Do you mind? Sorry.
Oops. Sorry. Are they okay?
Yeah, it should be alright.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Fine. I'm sorry.
Better like this.
Okay.
And that could be funny, right?
That could actually be funny, yeah.
It could be funny with a stripper.
It
who
depends
sits on laps
how
all the
she
time.
takes it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Don't be upset, nothing personal.
Don't you like my body?
Of course, you're very sexy, but for me, it's about the entire package, not just looks. I need to find someone's character sexy. And don't you find that sex is so much more powerful when you have a deep connection with someone?
Yeah, I'm also looking for a deep connection, and it's very important for me.
That's good, then we have that in common.
This is a great way to start because she probably gets approached by the way she looks quite regularly.
Exactly, so saying that you want something more is quite intriguing, and yeah, I think someone in that kind of job, same with modelling, I guess, you don't want to be recognised only for your looks.
You know, I work at nights and all these beautiful girls, men look at me, and sometimes I feel really horny.
Oh yeah?
And you know what? Let me ask you something.
Yeah?
What was the best sex you ever had?
I think the best sex I ever had was with my ex-girlfriend. Her name is Agatha, and it's a few years ago. And actually we had this strange relationship because we didn't have sex for maybe the first month. So we just had all of this connection and sexual tension and all of that stuff. And then by the time we finally had sex, it was so passionate, you know, and really powerful. So I think it was the best ever. But anyway, you know,
That sounds nice.
Yeah, it was great. But anyway, that's too much maybe to tell you, yeah, already. But what's something you're really passionate about in life? What's something you love to do?
I'm passionate about cycling.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like outdoors,
Yeah.
not in the gym on the...
No.
Okay. So you love being in nature and
Yeah.
you're on your own, just going through. And
You're
beautiful
right.
stuff.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. Dancers, they're very confident alpha females, so they might often try and kind of intimidate a guy by being sexual. So it's good to handle that in the right way and then move the conversation away.
And they're essentially working. So you want to break the boundary that you were there as a business client rather than...
Exactly.
You know what? I study business.
Oh yeah?
And I want to have my own business in the future. And also I want to be a Twitch streamer.
Cool. Well, those are great goals, and I really hope you achieve them, but something that will really help you, and do you mind me giving you some advice? So I've worked in business for a long time, so you need to make your goals very precise. So really say, instead of just I want to have my own business or I want to be, you know, on Twitch, say that I want to have my own online business that is selling this, that is that popular, that makes that much money. Really, really precise. You know, I want to be on Twitch, I want to be one of the top 100, find out how many subscribers that means, and then you need to go backwards and find all of the steps that would take you there, make each one very clear, and then you break it down into a series of small goals. And then you can take action and constantly be moving towards your goals. So make it really specific, really precise, always know what you need to do next, and then you're much more likely to achieve your goals.
Wow, that's really good advice.
Yeah, anytime.
Thank you very much.
This is a nice answer. Obviously, it's an opportunity to kind of demonstrate some wisdom and a little bit of a challenge while still being encouraging.
Yeah, and you want to be treated professionally as well.
Listen, do you think it's time for a dance?
Hey, you know what? You're a good girl. We could have one dance. Let's not do it here, though. Let's go to the private area, yeah?
Yeah, let's go.
Come on. I know the way. Pretty good. So our strip club experts in New York actually say that it's all right to have some dances, but they're quite rich, so that's all right. And then our guys in London who don't like spending so much money, they say you don't need to. So it really depends. You can do it both ways. Obviously, if you've got loads of cash, fine. If you haven't...
Doesn't it take you out of, you're not there on a professional... you're not there being professional with her and a client. It takes you back into the client zone if you have a dance from her.
Yeah, I think that. I mean, it does change the dynamic a little bit. But there's something where you recognise that she's got to work. So you're like, well, I find you beautiful and I'll pay for dances. And while you're dancing, I'll talk to you and get to know you. And we'll then sit down, have a drink, then maybe have another dance. And it at least shows that you're generous and that you appreciate her physically. But it's dodgy, potentially. Are you always here, or do you have a chance to travel sometimes?
I do travel sometimes, yeah.
That's good. And where's your favourite place?
My favorite place is Cyprus. It has very beautiful nature and nice people.
Okay, and how do you feel when you're there?
I feel very relaxed and like at home. Just happy.
You know what? Have you been to Barcelona?
No.
I think you would love it there.
Oh.
Because it has the sea, surrounded by mountains, so you can always be in nature, but then you've got the city nearby, lovely food. You should definitely go. I think it's your kind of place.
Yeah, it is.
Listen, I can't keep calling you Amber all night, so what's your...
My name is Jenny, but don't tell anyone.
Jenny? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I think this is the right time to find her real name.
Yeah, if you ask in the beginning, it's too early. It is quite personal because obviously she's using her stage name to kind of protect her from stalkers and, being on that personal level. But by now, it's already time and you can. You do look like a Jenny, actually.
What do you mean?
I'm not going to say yet, but don't worry, it's something good.
So since you know my real name, I'm gonna tell you what's on my mind.
Okay.
My dream is to open a dog rescue center.
Dog rescue center would be great because, so many people these days are just selfish and they don't do anything to make the world a better place. But if you care about animals, you should really do it, And that's fantastic. Well done.
Thank you.
Listen, look, I saw earlier, the barman here is pretty good, isn't he? He made some nice cocktails, I saw. If you're ready for a break, why don't we go have a drink? I'll buy you a drink.
Yeah, let's
Yeah?
go. Yeah.
All right, cool. 'Cause I'm still waiting for Mahmoud, but he's really late, so let's go have a cocktail. What's your favourite cocktail?
Old-fashioned.
So moving the action to the bar is nice. It's kind of like a mini date, You're in this environment and you're saying, okay, let's go over there together for a moment.
Yeah, it's a nice way to get to know her as well.
Let's sit here, yeah?
Yeah,
And what should we get? Whiskey sour?
why not?
Hey man, can we get 2 whiskey sours, please? Thanks very much.
You know what? Actually, I like living in the city, but sometimes I miss my family back home.
Oh yeah, you're all alone here?
Yeah.
That's quite hard, right? Because you come to be an independent woman and do your work, do all your stuff. But of course, family is so important, yeah? So it must be tough.
Yeah, it's really difficult.
But still exciting.
And what's for you important in your life?
That's an interesting question. I think that for me, life is all about finding the balance between the things that you need to do, like working, earning money, all of that, rubbish. And then the things that you should do, the things that you love to do, the things that are good for, your friends and family, that make the world a better place. So I think for me, the most important thing is finding that balance to make sure, like now my phone is not ringing. I try to keep it on silent and to have, like a real connection with people. And then I think, I'll be happy.
That's nice.
That's the right answer. Speaking passionately about something is actually attractive for a guy to do. At least I think so. What do you think, Charlotte?
Absolutely. If you can talk passionately about your hobbies and your job, then you might be you're a passionate kind of person.
It draws people in and gives them that kind of good energy. So yeah, it's the right option.
Actually, I'm quite hungry.
Well, why don't you order something? You want some food?
I'm not gonna eat when I'm working.
No?
No.
Okay, well, what kind of food do you like?
I like Italian food, like pasta maybe.
Oh, really? Well, I'm half Italian.
Oh.
Yeah. My granny, she lives in the south of Italy. She makes amazing pasta. Fresh pasta, sauce. Sorry, if I talk about it, I'll make you even more hungry, but it's really, really good. I've got a good idea. One night when you're not working, we could go out for a nice dinner. Go to a cool Italian place, have some wine, some pasta. I think it'd be really good. What do you think?
Yeah, sounds nice.
All right, great.
I think this puts the ball in her court again. You're leaving it up to her to understand that work is important, but it's on her terms.
Yeah, and a dinner is probably quite a good date in this situation. Good one to suggest. I'm enjoying your company, actually, so we should keep in touch. Why don't you give me your number?
Of course, I will give you my number.
Okay. Listen, Jenny, I know you're not allowed to give your number in this place, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to hold my phone. Now, oh look, I've seen a message. Now I'm going to pretend I'm on the phone, but I'm recording.
Okay.
So what's your number?
So it's 29
29
955
955
72
72
11.
11. All right, bye, mate. Cool. All right, Mahmoud. I'll see you later, dude. Okay, you're late. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's all right. See ya. I'm sorry. Now I've got your number. That's the right option because actually dancers in the club, they're not allowed to give their number out.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's
so
new.
a lot of guys don't know it. So if you offer the phone, it's a big faux pas. So recording it with a voice memo is a smart way to do it because no one can see what's going on.
And you can't write it down? Not allowed to do that?
You could do, as long as it doesn't look like you're writing down her phone number. That's the right option. Well done. You avoided a horrible death.